everyone, this is Optibotimus coming with another video review. And thanks to the folks at Kapow Toys, today we'll be taking a look at the new Transformers Prime Cyberverse, Energon Driller, and Knockout. As you can see, it's a 2-in-1 set. Comes with the Legion class figure Knockout, which you can see right there, and then this big old weapon here, and it's just the Energon Driller. We've seen it in several episodes already of Transformers Prime, and for some reason, I was really curious about this. Even more than the Jackhammer, or the Starhammer, or whatever it's called. The spaceship that Wheeljack has. Just something about this just kind of appealed to me, I guess, a little bit more. And now you can have the Try Me thing, and you can see that by pushing it, well, it actually, you have to be careful, because like it skips gears when I push it, but very carefully you rotate it around. I'm gonna have to take a look at that, but then it also, you can also see it lights up inside there, so that kind of sucks. Got all these different things here that you can actually plug that light up feature into any of their weapons, and it actually lights it up, that, like you see down there, or with Megatron. Spin around here on the back, and because this is a UK version, this is the UK packaging, so you have all the different languages. Shows a spinning drill, a couple different features on here, the Legion class Knockout, which looks like it comes with 2 actual weapons, which is actually kind of cool. But Transformers Prime, I believe this came from Argos, or Argos, however you say it. Small little brief bio here, in a different language, that says that Knockout uses his Energon drill to move plasma fuser shipments underground. So that's about it. But there you have them. Like I said, UK packaging, so it's a little bit different than what we're going to be getting here in the United States, but this was the only way I could actually get my hand on this figure. So let's get them open and see how cool it actually is. Alright guys, so here we have the Energon Driller and Knockout open up and out of its packaging. And honestly, this thing is really freaking cool. Starting things off first, I'm going to show you Knockout here. Just kind of untab him from there. And a really nice looking figure. One of my biggest problems though is that, as you can see, his shoulders, they don't really go all the way up. They kind of droop down, which it kind of sucks, but it's not too terrible. It's noticeable, but it's not horribly ugly, I guess. I love his chest. You can actually make out that he's got a Decepticon logo there. Not a hell of a lot of detail going on in his face. I mean, his face is just white. He's got red eyes, but the red eyes on top of the red head, it kind of, you lose a lot. Overall, though, not too bad, though. I mean, it's a pretty nice looking figure. It's a Legion class, so it's smaller. His arms are on ball joints, so those rotate. Legs at the hips are on ball joints, and that's unfortunately it. He doesn't... I guess you could kind of say that his feet can pivot, but not really all that good, if you ask me. You kind of have to angle it back, and he does have a little bit of a chicken leg thing going on, but, well, you can even see it, but kind of a chicken leg thing going on there. It's not bad. He's a good looking figure, but really when it comes down to it, you're buying it for the Energon Driller. It's nice to have a Knockout, but it's not too spectacular. Not to transform them, just kind of bring the legs together, rotate these around, and these tab together right there in the back. Rotate this down like so. Those are going to lock into place on the side. Take this section, flip this up, then rotate this back, bring it around. And here you have him in his cool sports car mode, kind of not really pushed together very well, but another nice representation of his vehicle mode in terms of toy form. Robot mode still a little bit off, if you ask me. And like this doesn't really like staying down very well, but it's not too bad of a looking figure. And like I said, you're buying it mostly for the Energon Driller, and it's nice to actually have something to go along with it and ride him, or specifically ride it. And here it is. As you can see, this thing is absolutely cool looking. This is a soft rubber bit here, so you're not going to stab anybody. These are actually soft rubber. You can see the different plastic on here. That's actually soft rubber too. So soft rubber, soft rubber, soft rubber, hard rubber, or plastic. Nice kind of silver chrome plastic there, and then hard plastic as well. And you can definitely see the a size comparison here. Very cool. I absolutely love this. Now this thing has a couple gimmicks. Now when it's in this mode, I initially was having problems getting this to rotate. Actually, if you notice here on the bottom, these wheels, they have rubber on them so that you can actually rotate them. When you do so, that's how you get the drill to actually rotate around. And it rotates very nicely. I mean, that's a wonderful rotation gimmick. Very cool, and rotates very fast. I mean, I absolutely love that. Now, another gimmick that he has is this thing. Now, this part right here actually does have a little pause for me. It's protected inside this kind of clear tubing, I suppose, but you can see wires that are inside there. Zooming in a little bit, you can kind of see the wires inside there with the clear tubing, and then you got the actual gun itself. And then when you come around here to the top, this button right here, when you push it down, it lights up and you can shoot people. And like I said before, you can actually take this, you can plug this in here, and then you can have it like that, I suppose, and you can shoot it, and it kind of sort of lights up the rest of this. Now, I know it's probably not going to seem like it is because all my lights and such, but that just really doesn't work all that well. I mean, all this plastic is translucent, so you can kind of sort of see it going through this one because it's straight, so it's a little bit better. But one thing that's really cool is this is designed to also be used with other Cyberverse figures. This is Megatron Sword, and you can plug this right inside there. And you can do that. And Megatron Sword actually looks really good. That's definitely a nice light up feature. And then if you're so inclined, here's Optimus Prime's cannon. Just plug that in there. It's a little bit tighter of a fit, and actually with Wheeljack's jackhammer, I'll show this off later on, this cannon, for some reason, Optimus Prime's, it's upside down. When I put it inside there, it doesn't fit very well, and I actually forced it in there and actually caused some stress marks on there, but you can do that. And again, it kind of sort of lights up, but not really. Now, the coolest part about this, here's Megatron. Now, I didn't actually notice it, and the instructions don't mention this in the actual instruction manual for the Energon Driller. But what you have, every single commander figure that I have, that being Megatron, Optimus Prime, and Bulkhead, they all have a peg on the back, which initially I thought, it's like I'll store his gun there, or his sword. Well, if I can, backwards, okay. You can store it right there, which I thought, oh, that's cool. But then I took this, and you can actually plug this in the back of the guy, and then you can push the button and you get this. And that is absolutely awesome. Zooming in, you can definitely see that it lights up a lot of his torso. That's just really cool. Now, I mean, obviously he's stuck on there, so he can't come apart from it. And he perpetually has this, tube sticking out of his back, but that's really cool. That's really one feature that I absolutely did not expect. Now, to get your figures to stand on here, this little bit here rises up. It also goes all the way down, just like so. So you can take Megatron, even these larger Cyberverse figures, you can see that you got two different handles. You got a handle up here and a handle down there. You can have Megatron actually control this. And I'm going to have him do that now, if I can actually get this to work. All right, there we go. So now he's on here controlling the Energon Driller. I mean, that's really freaking cool. It's like Megatron riding around on a chariot. I mean, a chariot of doom and destruction. Absolutely wonderful. Now, this bit kind of gets in the way, but you have this lever right here. And the other awesome thing is when you pull it back, you get a transformation. And there you have it. Springs these out, you can take these, rotate these down, do that on both sides, and now you have spots for other Cyberverse figures to hold on to. And now in terms of a playset, you can have Knockout piloting this side, and you can have a Viacon on this side. And you can have two Viacons, that would look awesome. Now, when you open that up, that locks this into position, so that won't rotate. But you can take this, push it down, and it does still rotate when you do that. And this obviously still lights up. Now you have to push it all the way down. So like you can see, I'm not pushing it all the way down because this isn't lighting up. When you push it all the way down, you're going to feel a little extra resistance, and then you push it and then it lights up. So very freaking cool. And you have the little soft rubber weapon that comes with the Viacon, and pushing that, and that kind of lights up pretty well as well. Now, in addition to all that junk, you do have a lot of extra ports all over him. You have one right here, so you can take this, you can bring this around, you can plug that right inside there. You got some here on the side. Let's see what else. Obviously the other side, getting these guys off of here, just so you can kind of see what's going on. I'm going to transform him back And these guys hold on to these very well. And then to transform this back, just take this section here and fold this, make sure you fold these back down. Oops, fold that back in, and you can see some more ports here. You got another port here, so you can really deck this thing out with weapons up the wazoo, if you know what I mean. So boom, boom. When they're on the side, you can have, other weapons over here. Little saw thing for the drill. So you can add a lot of weapons onto this. Now, some of these you can't actually leave in here because the transformation gimmick will get hindered when you're doing it. But getting those out of the way, pulling this back out. Megatron, you little turd, you stay right there. Pulling these out, and that's just a gear thing that you can fix. Now they have missiles, which you can take this section here and go pshoo and shoot that one, and pshoo and shoot that, and they're just little yellow boogers. I mean, nothing overly spectacular, but this thing is really very fun. Without a doubt, I was really kind of like, meh, I'm not sure if I'm gonna like this all that much. But when I got this thing and opened it up, I just had a field day with it. When the Transformers Dark of the Moon came out and we got the little ARC playset, I was really excited for the future with other possible playsets. This is definitely one of them that I think is a home run. Without a doubt, this thing should be in your collection, especially if you're collecting these little Cyberverse figures. This is absolutely a fun thing to play with, a fun thing to enjoy, and I mean, I guess the biggest problem is that when you slam these back down, this button right here seems to, well, maybe it's only on that one. It could hit, sending these missiles flying out of the back, but this is just absolutely cool. I mean, without a doubt, guys, when you see these in stores, I highly recommend picking these up. And when I say these, I mean the set. This and the Autobot counterpart, that being the Skyhammer, are absolutely fantastic. Without a doubt, guys, pick this up. So until next time, guys, I want to thank you for tuning in, and I would love to thank Kapow Toys for helping me get this. But until next time, this has been Optibotimus. I'll talk to you later.